What's good? What's good? What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, coming at you all the way live. I'm in your space. I'm in your face, and I'm definitely blessed to be here on this wonderful day. It is June 15th, 2026, here in the great state of Mississippi. We are live at 5 here on the Prime Time Network. I'm your host, Big G, here on Industry Talk, and welcome to the program. Thank you for everybody that's tuning in, that's joining, that's chiming in. Give everyone an opportunity to get the notifications, to make you all aware that we are here, we are live, as we are every day. Although there's going to be some spotty networking here over the next couple of days, from the 17th through the 21st. Yeah, yeah. From the 17th to the 21st, somewhere up in there. I'm going to go live. I'm going to do whatever I need to do, whatever I have to do with industry talking programming. But I will be in a different location, right? For a couple of days. Just like we had to go to Detroit, take care of some things. We have a camp that's coming up, and we're going to be taking care of some business with that camp with my son, Tolu, and the crew. So, big shout out to everyone. We're tying up all of the details. Um, Everything is locked in. We're just waiting for what I would consider the green light, and we're going to be heading out for a few days on business. All right. I will go live um, on Industry Talk and throughout platforms as much as I can, and provide you with some awesome information and some details about what's happening. Um, but we will keep you up to date with everything that's going on. So stay tuned in. Stay tuned in. We're working out all of the details on how we're going to start incorporating um, other shows within our network and within the programming. You're going to start seeing earlier shows. You have the programming schedule. You'll start seeing the updates. You'll start seeing Inside Speaks. Um, we're going to get Lamont Mitchell, Emily Mitchell, and Kiara Smith running their programs. Eventually, Terry Cherry's been working on her background and her setup, and we're going to get that locked in. Excuse me, just one moment. Hold on just a second. All right, getting back to it. Yes, indeed. So be on the lookout. Be prepared, because the regular flow, the regular ebb and flow of our program is going to become so consistent. You're not going to want to leave the channel. You're not going to leave the platform, wherever we are. And we're going to be everywhere. We're going to be everywhere. We're solidifying some things so that You not only see us on the social media platforms, you'll also see us in different areas as well. You guys have known for a long time that um, we've had a Roku station, we've had a platform out. Now that we have different forms of content, we're going to start seeing how we can begin to push that information over our streaming platform and really begin to promote our network television station that's out on the Roku platform right now. I just don't talk about it because there's no sense in sending you there when we don't have the on demand stuff that we want to have in place for the station. Right? So be on the lookout, be prepared. It's coming. Um, Different entities are tapping in, locking in, and wanting to be a part of um, what's growing, what's going, what's moving, what's supporting. So, yeah, let's have a really good time with taking our digital eco space, our diaspora of what it is that we're doing as a coalition, because we're going to the top, you know. And I mean, it's inevitable in terms of how it happens, when it happens, why it happens. The why is because we're working hard and diligently pushing the narrative in terms of what it is that we do day in and day out. So get on board. Like I said, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Yes, indeed. If you're wondering what's going on, I am looking at all of my systems. I'm making sure everything is up on Twitch right now, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, making sure that we're good all the way around the board. Um, let's see here. Okay. Before we get started today, let me check on something right quick because I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to pay attention to something. Okay. Yes, this is what I wanted to show you. I had to find it. It's not like it's hard. I just had to go through some stuff to get to it. But now that I've found it, I'm going to let you guys sit back and enjoy this for a minute, and I will be back on the other side of this. All right.
let's go, man. It is 10 o'clock, man. It's just about 10 o'clock. I want to go ahead and get it going. Listen, I'm excited about what's happening, man. A lot of things are going down. It's a new time. We have to get it going. I got the live up right now. Want to make sure we got the audio slapped in. That's right, man. Daily conversations hosted by Inside Speaks, man. Military veteran point of view. We go over current events every day live at 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. YouTube, Inside Speaks, man. Inside Speaks, Inside Look Live, Military veteran point of view. The Butterfly Collections. Big shout out to Angel, the Dreamscapes.org. That's where you can go get that collections of books. At the same time, big shout out to Quest Promotions, man. This is what we're doing, man. We are back. We had a great walk today, a great ruck today. I'm telling you guys, I'm so excited about everything that's happening. It's going on right now. I'm just so inspired to keep this going. I'm just getting more and more people tapping in, more and more people locking in. This is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. With that being said, I encourage you guys to keep pushing forward, fight forward, keep throwing them blows. You know what I'm saying? You're not too far away from that new life that you deserve to have, man. I got the lights rolling and everything rolling. We got videos being rendered in the background. I mean, you guys gonna get to see a little piece of that, but I am inspired to do this. I found my audience, guys. Listen, as you start doing YouTube, you gotta keep doing things. You keep throwing stuff out there until you find things that work. And I kept throwing. Let me throw a little more. Let me throw a little more. Then I started to find out what works. Oh wow, I get it. This is what works. Okay, this is what like people like to hear about. And when you find your audience, you know how to approach. You know how to send. You know what message to talk about. And you may be asking, well, what's your audience? And my audience is individuals like you that's watching right now. People that are reinventing their life. People that's just above 30, right in that 40 range. And you're at that point where like, man, I've lived a little, I've learned a little. Now I want to share some of my thoughts. And I really like listening to people that's got things that are going on. At the same time, dropping gems and common sense knowledge that'll help me get through some of my struggling times. And on this channel, that's what I'm going to be doing. That's right, man. I like having daily conversations with myself, but I like to share some of these conversations with you guys. So I am inspired to do this, man. I am excited about what's going on. Big shout out to Angel. I'm super proud of her, man. She's got these butterfly collections going and rolling. You know what I'm saying? When you got an individual and a loved one and a very special person in your life that is really on go with making sure everything rolls the way it needs to roll. I am just so thankful to have good people in my life, man. I really am. One thing about it, two things for sure. I love to get out here and get this rucking on. Yeah, you heard that right. I like to ruck. I like to hike. I like to do what I do. Yeah, I'm dropping in this thing real quick. Boom. Love what you do and do it well. Now y'all hear my babies in the back. It's summertime, and I don't mind letting my kiddos hop in and kind of see what's going on and to catch the vibe and everything. I got through talking to Green earlier, man. Angel actually right now is at a house doctor's appointment. So I don't know, I feel good today. I've been in pain these last few days. I've been taking the medicine. I'm gonna have to take medicine right after this live, but this is what we are doing, man. This is what we're doing, and every day 10 o'clock in the morning we'll have these conversations, because before I'll be like, man, we're gonna do this thing at 7 o'clock, man. We're gonna do this at 7 o'clock. When we do this at 7 o'clock, it's gonna be it's gonna be awesome. You know what I mean? But 7 o'clock is really around the time I'm already outside doing my rucking and stuff like that. So I push the time back to 10 o'clock. We'll do this thing at 10 o'clock. We do the live at 10 o'clock. That still gives me about 4 hours before it's time to go live to where I can get on here, speak with you guys, and we do the uploads of videos at 3 o'clock. But with that being said, I need to make sure I have me time. And my me time is around 6 o'clock in the morning, 7, 8 o'clock. I'm out there doing a rucking, or I'm out there hammock camping, or I might be out there riding a bike or something. But it's my way to escape and get on here creating content is another way for me to vibe out, escape, and just push forward and do what we do. I am going to continue to do this. This is what I love to do, man. And when you got something that you love to do, you want to continue to do that, especially when you reach my age, you get to the age I am now. I'm 41, and I do not waste time doing things I don't like doing. Yeah. You'll get to understand that once you get this age, and you are this age, you're probably right there right now. Like, yeah, man, I get it. I understand. I don't want to be doing things. I don't want to be doing things I don't like doing. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not there yet, okay, it's okay. But on this channel, you will get it in your head. Do what you like to do and do it well. And you'll hear me say this a lot as well. I will say this a lot as well. It's a great day to be alive. Yeah, it's a great day to be alive. I don't care if the day is not going so great for you. I don't care if the day is not going the way you want it to go. It's still a great day to be alive. At the same time, make sure you guys drink you some water, or get you some watermelon. I'm not just saying that because I'm a brother. I'm saying get you some watermelon because that H3O is great source to keep you hydrated, keep your body flowing. Why am I saying this? Because what I'm going through right now in my body, dealing with these things, I encourage you to take care of yourself early on in the game. Don't wait, don't hesitate, don't sit there and let it linger. Please, please, please do me a favor. No, do yourself a favor, do your kids a favor, your future family members a favor, because they're gonna miss you one day. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself. I'm a very active individual, but you still gotta kind of eat right and all that type of stuff. And but at the same time, don't get me wrong, y'all. Listen, I'm not the big healthy eater. I'll still be eating I'll eat some breakfast in the morning and all this other stuff. And I got to the point where I was just eating fruits. And then after eating fruits, I'll eat like grapefruits and stuff like that. And then I'll only eat one meal a day, right? But after you start going on trips and locking in with people, you don't want to be rude and not eat what people got going on. So, you just got to find your own way. You know what I mean? And at my age, I like to do what I do. But at the same time, let's go ahead and let people know. That's right. Every day, hosted by Inside Speaks, yours truly, military veteran point of view. We talk about current events. We also talk about things that we may be going through today. These daily conversations every day at 10 o'clock in the morning, Central Standard Time. Brought to you by Inside Speaks, Inside Luck Live, military veteran point of view, Quest Promotions, and the Butterfly Collection. Man, I'm so proud of my woman. I'm one of those guys that don't mind bigging up his lady. I'm gonna big her up because she's amazing. She's amazing at everything that she does, man. She keeps me inspired. It's just so beautiful to see what she's got going and how she's moving and grooving. My kids are getting older, the ones I have around me, and we just have to learn to be thankful for what we've got. And I am so thankful that I've got her, and listen, I get on her last nerves, y'all. Do you hear me? Do you hear what I said? I tend to get on her last nerves, man, because I am a bit stubborn. I'm up in my age a bit. I'm a bit stubborn. I don't really have this thing where I have to do what people tell me to do. I gotta be real right now. I really don't. I just, I like to do what I like to do. And when I do what I do is what I do. But it's not always good, man. When you got somebody to care about you, they're going to make sure that you are locking in and doing what you're supposed to do. So I am thankful that I got here, man. I gotta figure out how. I'm so ready, y'all. I'm so ready for this new phone that's coming, because I got this old phone right here, and let me tell you, it's so frustrating. It's now, when I say it's frustrating, y'all, I'm saying because I'm so used to having a very fast moving phone, and the phone I got right now is not fast, it's not moving at all. But with that being said, I have learned a valuable lesson. Take care of what you have when you have it. What do I mean by that? I have went through about 7 phones right now. So I don't feel I shouldn't feel bad. I shouldn't really be upset about not having this a new phone right now. Because and then there's another reason for that too, and we'll get into that a little bit, but it was kind of eating at me about not having this phone, man, because this phone is so slow. Oh God, y'all just don't know, man. Y'all just don't know. This thing is so slow. And we live in a fast time, and in the lane and in the lane and the yeah, I'm talking about in the lane. Yeah, well, I'm actually talking about in the lane. In the lane that I am in the business I am in, you have to be able to keep up with stuff. You have to be super fast with stuff, and you got a slow phone that is kind of hard to do. All right. But with that being said, it's a great day to be alive. It's a great day to be alive, man. And my kiddos in there. I think my kiddos in there at war right now. But they're very competitive. I hear they be playing those streaming games, and while they're playing the games, they don't like to lose. So one, I know, bro, you tell the kids shut up. Nah, bro, they're very competitive. They don't like to lose, especially Taylor. Taylor don't like to lose. My son don't like to lose. He don't like to lose at anything, and nobody really wants to lose at anything. But he don't like to lose at nothing. Nothing. The boy will have a fit. So I'm actually happy for that, because one thing about that, some may say, "Oh man, you kids can't be doing all that." No, I want my kids competitive. I want them to be like, "Yeah, I don't like to lose, daddy. I like to win, daddy. Yeah, I want you to win too, son." So get out there and go get it. Show them people what's up. I may not understand the game and what you're doing, but I want you to win at it. That's for sure. That's for sure. But we're gonna continue to talk, gonna continue to get into this, man. And there's some things I would like to talk about on here as well. But before we do that, I want to make sure everybody knows every morning at 10 o'clock, man, we'll go daily live, have these conversations, get into the talk. We'll be on here for a little bit, just to run this algorithm and have these conversations rolling, because Lee, I'm working double right now, right? So I am got videos editing in the back. I'm rocking out on here, pushing the conversation at the same time, healing myself. So daily conversations every morning at 10 o'clock Central Standard Time, hosted by yours truly, Inside Speaks. Military veteran point of view is this segment. And guess what? Current events is what we're going to be covering on here at the same time. Every day live at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. YouTube is where we're at with it. Inside Speaks. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. At the same time, you have something that you want to promote, something that you want to lock in on here with, please do not hesitate. Do not hesitate and let your brother know. We are representing Quest Promotions on here. You know what I'm saying? There's so many things going on, from shows to events. This weekend, there's some things going on. Big shout out to Big G, man. They've got this 3-on-3 tournament going on, so we want to make sure we show love to that. At the same time, make sure you guys tap in with everybody that you see us with. You see us rocking with them, it'll be a great thing for you to lock in with them. Build your network up. You know what I mean? Network is your best work, man. Everybody that's been blessing us with the clothes, that's been blessing us with the packages. I got new packages on the way, right? There's some orders I still got to make as well. But when we make money, that's the video playing in the back. Let me pause it. I'm gonna let y'all see a little piece of that in a second too. But my job is to motivate people to continue to go forward. This whole channel right now is all about encouraging people to move forward, reinvent your life. And that's the video that I actually did today. That'll drop tomorrow at 3 o'clock. We got a video dropping today, and we're talking about the Chow, Mr. Rick Chow. We're talking about that, brother. And that drops at 3 o'clock today. Definitely a conversation that needs to be had. Definitely a conversation that it's not like always the best, it's not always the best look for what's going on, but this conversation right here has to be had. It is not the last time anything like this is going to happen. We know more events and individuals have gone through this, may have not caught the news, but when it does catch news and it does catch social media, it spreads very, very fast. So today at 3 o'clock, this video actually drops. And something I always say, morals are great, but the law holds the weight. You know, even though this brother has actually shot at 3 individuals in total, the first 2 he didn't kill, the last one he unalived. I'm working on words I'm supposed to say on here. With that being said, all right, it is very sad. It's just tragic that this happened. Now, there's actually a case going on in Dallas right now where a young man has actually stabbed another individual at a track meet, and that one is very, 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 very controversial. You know, it's always come down to the facts. What are the facts? What are the facts? What are the facts? You know what I'm saying? Then at the same time, even when you got all the facts on the table, that may not even matter because the way the law is structured, the way the system is played, you can play the system and you can still win even though you are guilty. We have seen this many of times, even with the officer that shot the young man in the back. You know what I mean? Let's break that part down too. When you are evading, when you are running away, you are not a threat anymore, at least in my mind. You know what I mean? I could be wrong about this, guys. I don't know. I really think you are running or evading a situation. You are not a threat anymore. But in the eyes of the law and others, and obviously to some of the jury, you are still a threat, which is really jacked up because I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. We ain't all perfect. We all got issues out here. We all got things that we may be dealing with that are troubling, or maybe people may not understand, and some people may not be from a community that is per se not as safe as others. But you know, with that, even with that being said, we got to understand and overstand, yo. There are levels to this. We got to be careful what's going on. It's also so important for us to know the law, know the rules, have people in place in certain positions that can actually help us move forward, that can actually help us get forward and move forward and make things happen. With that being said, right, make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe button, disrespect that like button, just tag that mug at the same time. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If these are the type of conversations you like to have, do not hesitate, do not wait to let the people know what's going on. With that being said, I would like to know what you guys think about the Chow situation. I'm not really, it's really not. It's one of them conversations that, you know, and me being a father, I am going to do all I can to protect my son. I will say that. But at the same time, I know what a threat is, right? I know when I'm not being threatened. I don't care how fast things are moving. We just had another young man here in Dallas that ended up getting shot in the chest, right? While he's pulling up in the father's garage. You know, he may have gotten scared when they was trying to pull him over and he didn't want to stop. Okay, I get that. But he wanted to go all the way home, let his dad handle it. I get that. Probably a little safer anyway. And still come to terms that, boom, they unalived him. It's sad. But here's another one right here, video that's up right now. Men's mental health awareness. You're not the only one. That key thing, I kept saying you're not the only one through this video right here because you are not the only one. You are not the only one. I'm going to say that again. You are not the only one. You are not the only one. Do you hear what I say? You are not the only one that be out here dealing with things. You may be battling with things that, you know, people may not understand what's going on, but it's okay. It is okay for people not to understand. You know, it's battles that you have to face in your life. Matter of fact, there's battles that a lot of people have to face in their lives out here, and sometimes they won't face them. and they'll just let them go. And that's, what happens after that. We normally explode and bad things happen. In those type of situations, we want to do our best to avoid. I've been there. I've done that. I already understand and understand where those situations can and will lead. So to do our best, we want to make sure that we are not, I repeat, we are not doing ourselves a disservice and putting ourselves in a situation to where we are going to lose, right? And here's another video that's out right now. This is called Ultimate Hospital Nightmare. When I say Ultimate Hospital Nightmare, I'm really talking about my lady going to the hospital and on some really serious things. And I was all the way across town handling some other business. And when you're not in the space to be able to come back and make some things happen, woo, you know what I'm saying? It's a scary nightmare, especially for a veteran like myself. I was full on panic mode. Do you hear what I say? Full on panic mode. I promise you, full on panic mode. Scared me to death, y'all. But listen, man, every day at 10 o'clock in the morning, we will be live Central Standard Time, making this thing happen. I'm about to go over here and play with my kiddos right now. Oh, they're not sharing. Okay, I have to go get in daddy mode right now, y'all. But here I come. I'm finna go play with my kiddos, man, and handle some business. But make sure you guys tap in 10 o'clock every morning, all the way up. You want to say something to them, Tanner? You don't want to talk to the people? Okay, let me go handle the business, y'all. You guys stay amazing. You stay great, man. Daddy.
Y'all see the schedule. Hold on a second. Let me let y'all look at it again. Let me bring that down. Hold on just a second. Let me come out of here right quick so y'all can look at the schedule. Our updated schedule will begin to include, once we lock in the time, because Shaw goes live every day at 10. We'll probably do the rebroadcast at 11 of his show, of his live program through our network. I sat there and ran Shaw's information just because he's telling you the who, what, when, where, why, and how of his time changes. He was originally going live at 7 a.m. But, when we get up in the morning at 4 o'clock, 4:30, there are a lot of things that we got to get into. And, hey, prep, pre-record, other contracted jobs and duties that come along the way, family issues. So Shaw's going in at 10. We'll hit the reload at 11 through our network. And I'm just showing you the level of individuals that are perfected and perfecting their craft and being authentically them. We call it WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. There's great content, great information. And we'll also see the roundtable. It's developing as well. Jonathan Shaw will be producing the roundtable, and I'm sure he'll give you the rundown in terms of what's going on with that. And that's insightful, in-depth conversation with various people from all walks of life, from kingpins to congressmen, from doctors to Indian chiefs, talking about real issues, real situations, and real consequences. So that's what I meant by seeing an uptick in information, content, different faces from Terry Cherry, Jarrell Braswell, Jonathan Shaw, Emily Mitchell, Reverend Lamont Mitchell, Kiara Smith, and the platform continues to grow. So, excuse me. So, what I've been discussing over the last couple of days has a lot to do with what we're doing, right? So, I'm going to get into pillar 2. Operational sustainability. And yes, of course, I talked to you guys about going through the episodes. You see the episodes dropping. They come out, hit the episode, listen to the episode, listen to the breakout points. And then with each breakout point, I'm bringing you those breakout points expanded, because I want to go back and talk to you guys once you've gone through it, once you've done your research, once you've, thought about some things, have some questions, so we can talk about a real success model when it comes to sustaining in business sustainability, what it takes to do just that, right? So pillar 2, of course, the purpose, all right, is to create efficient systems that can function consistently as the organization grows. Operational sustainability ensures that an organization can deliver consistent results regardless of growth, personal changes, or market conditions. You can sustain the storm. Strong operations transform vision into execution. Great organizations are not built on effort alone. They are built on systems that work. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the messaging spots. Hit me on the DM. I definitely want you to engage. So here we go. We're talking about the key strategies, right? Document standard operating procedures. Now, we've talked about this, but I haven't given you the breakout points. So your standard operating procedures provide clear instructions for completing tasks, ensuring consistency, reducing errors, and making training more effective. If you got an idea of what you're talking about, what the business does, it's easier to train someone in terms of what it is that you need them to do. If it's not documented, it's not easy to explain. It's difficult to duplicate. Automate repetitive tasks. Automation saves time, reduces human error, and allows team members to focus on higher value activities that drive growth. So you let technology handle the routine so people can focus on innovation, right? Allow people to be creative. And that inspiration comes from not having to do menial tasks that can be set on automation, recurring processes. Improve workflow efficiency. Streamlining workflows eliminates bottlenecks improves productivity, and accelerates service delivery. Are you matching your turnover time? Are you late? Or are you ahead of time? Is your productivity to a point to whereas it doesn't get caught up in the system? It's got to hit all of these checkpoints before it goes out the door. How do you fine tune those systems? Improve your workflow efficiency. Efficiency turns effort into results. Establishing quality control measures. Quality standards ensure products and services consistently meet expectations and protect the organization's reputation. Quality is not an accident. It's a process. You also have to continuously evaluate the processes. Regular assessments help identify opportunities for improvement, reduce waste, and keep organizations and operations aligned with the organizational goals. What gets evaluated gets improved. So your success metrics, your productivity level, of course, measures how effectively resources, time, and effort are converted into output and results. Productivity measures progress, not just activity. Project completion rates. Now, this tracks the organization's ability to successfully complete projects on time and within scope. Execution separates ideas from accomplishments. Cost per unit of service. This evaluates how efficiently services are delivered by measuring cost relative to output. Sustainable growth requires efficient delivery. Employee efficiency measures how effectively team members perform their responsibilities while maximizing available resources. So when you have empowered employees, they create exceptional customers. Customer satisfaction, a direct reflect. Every cause, there's a reaction. Reflects how well products, services, and experiences meet or exceed customer expectations. Satisfied customers are the strongest indicator of operational success. So as I close this out today, and we run through these pillars, and we go through these breakout points, I want you to go back, chew them up, spit them out, chew them up again, and come back with questions, because we're going to be talking about this. We're going to be talking about sustainability, a real business model that will assist you in scaling. Just work the methodology. Operational sustainability is about building systems so strong that success becomes repeatable. When processes are clear, quality is consistent, and teams are aligned, organizations can scale with confidence and perform with excellence. That's where we're heading. That's how we're aligning our situation with Industry Talk here on the Primetime Network. These are the conversations that we're having with individuals who are interested in participating in this activity. But we have to have a sustainable process that works all the way across the board. It's working when we sleep. That's what we're building. It produces when we're asleep. Certain processes are on autopilot. Which allows the internal organizational structure to be inspired, empowered, and creative. Jump on board. Enjoy the ride. It's going to be an amazing one. We're going to have amazing conversations brought to you by amazing people that are doing amazing things out here and taking time out of their schedule to give you content that matters. From mental health awareness, business insight, celebrity interviews, you name it, we're bringing it to the table for you to consume and enjoy. I'm not saying everything's going to be family friendly. What I am saying is it will be insightful, controversial, educational, and it's exactly what is needed today in terms of folks having open dialogue and conversation about things that are hard to talk about. So lock us in. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that if you're anywhere and you want some real content, you want that real, come on over to Industry Talk, man. If you have not subscribed to Boss Talk Podcast 101, Boss Talk Podcast 101 Prime Time, hey, man, this is for you. Stop what you're doing right now and go subscribe to Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime on YouTube, all social media platforms. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to make sure you tap in. Right now, over 72,000 subscribers and well over 11 million views and watch time hours. So make sure that you continue to support. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and keep tapping in with us because we're going to keep on bringing you this hot content every day and in every way. It's your main man, Big G. And make sure, like I said, stop what you're doing right now and tap in. Like, share, subscribe. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime. Definitely lock us in. Make sure you tap in and subscribe to our networks. All of our networks. All right. Boss Talk Podcast 101, Boss Talk Podcast 101, Primetime Industry Talk, Inside Speaks, The Real Jay Braswell, The Cloud Chronicles, True Media Boxing. All of these programs you will begin to see streaming across our network on a regular and consistent basis because everyone is hitting on all cylinders, and the master plan is being worked out. It's not plug and play, it's timing. Oh, as a matter of fact, let me show you the schedule once again. And you can see how we're going to start working. Make sure y'all tap in with my man King Nisi. King Nisi. Opelika, Alabama. Tap in with King Nisi, man. He got that new music that's out, that's dropping. Touch base with my brother. Today's episode, of course, we have a couple of sponsors we're going to sit there and rep. The Butterfly Collection in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Today's episode of Industry Talk is proudly sponsored by the Butterfly Collection. That's right, the Butterfly Collection is here. Gentle stories, big lessons, bright imagination. Books are available at Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, Ingram Spark by author Angel Williams. These books are perfect for pre-K programs, kindergarten classrooms, elementary schools, classroom libraries, bedtime reading, and SEL programs. Be sure to get your copy today. Be sure to get your copy today. Ingram Spark, Amazon, Barnes & Noble. Just tap in, man. The Butterfly Collection. Of course, big shout out to Tisha Lee, was a sponsor for the 3-on-3 tournament hosted by Tula Smith Coming Home tournament down in Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. Big shout out to Tisha. And of course, look, if you don't know how to cook, this message isn't for you. This is for the chefs on the live, for the chefs that will hear this at a later date and time, because, you know, we record it and it goes everywhere. If, in fact, you need the best seasoning on the market today, the best, I'm telling you, the best seasoning on the market today, Tisha's Signature House Blend. You see it. You see it. As a matter of fact, I ain't even got to do it like that. I ain't got to do it like that. I'm going to show it to you. But I might as well just go ahead and drop that commercial on right quick. Today's conversation on Industry Talk is being brought to you by our platinum sponsor, Tisha's Signature House Blend Season All. When you're preparing yourself something to eat, be sure to season your meats with Tisha's Signature House Blend Season All. Yep. Make sure you season your meats with Tisha's Signature House Blend Season All. And I told y'all about this here, right? You see this thermos? One of the best thermos in the world, FlowServe, Cares. Kiara Smith out there with FlowServe. Look, man, you got to flip. I told y'all about this Kung Fu grip. I told y'all about this. You got to flip. You can't just lift it. It's not just going to lift. You got to press the button, pop, right? And then you can get to the water. It's got a straw mechanism and a sip mechanism. I don't suck on nothing, so, you know, I turn it up. Don't take it personal, fellas, just because y'all like sucking on straws. I ain't got nothing to do with it. So let's get back to it. Make sure, if in fact you are interested in purchasing the books that we have on jimsitpublishing.com, go to the bookshelf, get to the bookshelf, right? We have the 21 Keys of Success on the site, the 21 Keys of Success on the site. Yes. Get your copy. It's ready. And we also have the Untold Autobiography on the site, ready to go, ready for purchase. Lock us in, handle the business. Soon enough, you will see the Butterfly Collection on the site, as well as all of the other books that Angel Williams is pushing. We have Bree Milton that is coming with her book. She has two books. She has a couple of books that she's been working on, but she has a children's book as well as a parent's guide to NIL that she's produced. And of course, we'll have those books on our site as well. I'm going to buy copies, but of course, I am your retailer, so I will be, distributing through, of course, our publishing agency, the books as well. And we're still working on the production and the printing of notes from Behind the Wire. Damon Vega's story of his battle and 27 years of incarceration for a crime that he did not commit. And that's not just me talking. It was proven by the Duke Innocence Project that he did not commit the murder. He did not burn down the home. He did not have anything to do with the breaking and entering. As a matter of fact, he was across town getting a traffic ticket when all of this stuff went down. But he gets railroaded. 27 years incarcerated. For a crime he didn't commit. Yeah. Make sure you tap in with my man Jarrell Braswell at jbcomedy.com.
Hey, what it do, world? It's your boy, Comedian JB, the real J Braswell, Comedian J Braswell. Hey, dig this. I got a website, man. Tap in at jbcomedy.com.
And big shout out to my brother CEO and the official Miss Jamaica. Something we do about this time, all the time.
It's about that time. We decided we were going to do something a little bit different today, add some different elements to what we already do. It's going down, man. Trying to figure out ways to break the algorithm, man. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe to all our channels, all our different platforms. Boss Talk 101, Boss Talk 101 Prime Time. It's crazy. We got to get it done, though. Boss Talk 101, what the boss is talking.
And as we closing this thing out, big shout out. Let me go ahead on and read down this list. And there's some shit. Hey, don't tell nobody I make mistakes on live. It happens from time to time. My tongue got stuck in the top of my throat. How did that happen? I don't know. But I say least instead of list. I'm not from France. Comedian Pumpkin, welcome to the show. My brother, Mr. Touchdown, welcome to the party, man. I am in the AC. I don't know. Whoever, baby girl, I'm not trying to mess up your name. I promise you. I am not trying to mess up your name. India. I'm going to just say India because of the way it's pronounced. Okay, I am India. Welcome to the live, man. Thank you. Keep coming back and saying this time and time again. If you sit there and shoot me a text, a DM on how to pronounce your name, or whatever the case may be, I will get it right next time. King B89, welcome to the live, man. Tolu, my son, what's going on, baby boy? Welcome to the live. Marilyn Smith, Mom, welcome to the live. Terry Allred, Greensboro, North Carolina, welcome to the live. Hussein, Allah, what's going on, Trey? Welcome to the live. It was good seeing you at the 3-on-3 tournament, cuz. You're looking good, man. Let's see. Ebony, Callie. Okay. I guess Ebony Callie. What's going on, Ebony? Welcome to the live. Youngster 805 is in the building. Dude in the wheelchair. Hey, at least you're here. Welcome to the party. Maserati JT. What's going on, Brother James? How you doing, man? Welcome to the party, man. Good to see you. How everything going over there on the West Coast, over there in Bakersville, California, in the building. Jay Shaw, welcome to the live, man. Welcome to the live. Let's see here. Terry, motherfucking Cherry in the building. What's going on, Terry? Angel Williams. What's going on, sis? How you doing? See you out there grinding hard, pushing real good with those books, man. Pushing real good with those books. Let's see. Hold on just a second. Yes, indeed.
Some better lighting.
Hello.
Hey, Mr. Smith.
Hey, KK. You know you caught me live, right?
They can hear me?
Of course they can hear you. You got something to say to the people while you interrupting this great broadcast?
Hey, y'all.
Yes, and that's all she's gonna say. She ain't gonna say nothing about a marketing agency. You got an opportunity to sit there and do a drop for your agency to the live audience. Ladies and gentlemen, this is KK, Miss Kayla McCoy. She's the marketing director for Tolu and everything he's got going on with his business. You gonna say anything besides just hello?
Okay, well, hello. You know I gotta start off by saying hey. But hello everyone. As Mrs. Smith said, I'm Kayla McCoy. My company is McCoy Marketing and Media, and I help people unlock the doors to their destiny. So whatever it is that you're trying to fulfill with your business, with your brand, I'm your go-to girl. Also, I have a youth faith-based sports organization called Athletic Academy, where we build the person within the player. So be on the lookout for events that we're going to be having this summer. We would love to have your support and sponsorship, but most importantly, we like people boots on the ground. So when you're there, we like for people to be in the midst and helping the kids and being a role model to the kids so they can have someone to look up to as they grow and become who they're called to be. So that's just a little bit about me. If you are needing any form of marketing, media, branding, really all things, I kind of do everything. So it's really what you want, what you need. Feel free to book a consultation, and you can follow me on social media at Kaylin McCoy and McCoy Marketing and Media.
Hold up, man. I ain't asked you to do a whole infomercial. What's going on?
Wait. That's why you should have just let it just be at the hello, because you did a great introduction yourself. But you know, when I go, I'm gonna go.
I know you gone. What you mean when you go? You gone? Shoot, you took off like a rocket.
All right, y'all. Well, I'll holler back at you, Mr. Smith. I was just calling, I'll holler back at you.
Okay, I'll call you after the live. We about to close out.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. KK.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Had to take that call because there's some things that are coming down the pipe with this upcoming camp, and we're just trying to make sure that, like I said, everything is in line, right? Sustainability, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be talking about. We're going to be running through it. Have any questions, comments, or concerns? Tap in. Also, you will be also see a series of an amazing crew of young men and women that I had an opportunity to watch grow up. Our old crew. They're not kids anymore. They're grown men and women Either they're in the military, they're graduating from college, they have families, but their stories and the impact that they had on my life and in my life over our time in season in Bay St. Louis as my sons were growing up, their friends, and their stories. So stay in tune. We talked with professional football player Jalen Wilson yesterday. And as these interviews come down the pipe, I want you guys to pay attention to them. Because like I say, statistically, this group of individuals, it's not just because I participated in their lives. You had a lot of people that poured into them. You had a lot of people from the community that poured into these guys as they were growing up. You know, and you have to hear the story, their family stories, everything that they went through to get to where they are today. You have to know about an Austin Alexander. You have to know about a Chris Moody. You have to know about a Jalen Wilson and a Kyrie Hodges, a Toure Powell, you know, a Galen Smith Jr., a Tolu Smith, you know, a Darius Wyman. A Traylon Lewis, Trigger Trey. Jemiah Galloway, and the Twins. The Twins, they surprised me. 2 twins, submariners, joined the Navy. Awesome stories. I can go on and on and on and on and on. Their crew, their clique. Derek Hall just won a Super Bowl ring with the Seattle Seahawks. Coach Ray and his family out of Gulfport and the Elite Heat. Like I say, the story, they lived it. You wouldn't believe if I told you. So I'm going to let them tell you. You heard one part of it yesterday. Now you're going to get a collection of all of these minds and where they are right now in their lives and how successful they are, each and every last one of them. The statistical probability of that number of successful individuals through that era, coming out of high school, going into their walk of life, hey, these guys are awesome. That's all I can say. Every last one of them. So thank y'all for locking in, tuning in today, once again. Another great episode of Industry Talk here on the Primetime Network. We're going to keep on grinding. We're going to keep on shining. And we're going to keep on giving it to you the only way that we know how. Real, raw, and unapologetic. And as always, beautiful people, y'all know with me, it's about health, wealth, wellness. Stay dangerous. What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G. And this is my personal invite to all of you to join me on Industry Talk on the Primetime Network daily at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, where I get into great conversations with entrepreneurs, artists, industry leaders, you name it, we bring it to the table. So make sure you tap in with us, lock us in, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We stream on all major platforms. And be sure to visit us at gemsitpublishing.com. This is Industry Talk. Let's get into it.
Motion.